Hi guys, so usually when I make videos, I'm usually dolled up and I have my makeup on and I have my outfits on. But today, I didn't feel like I wanted to have any of that done. I felt like this video needed to be made quick and I needed to have it out there and I needed to address some things that are really on my mind. So, if you do not know, I'm a resident of North Carolina. I was born and raised here and I go to school here. So, if you have not been keeping up with like LGBT life and legal and you know the movements and things of that nature, you would know that basically Pat McCrory signed a law. He's the governor of North Carolina. He signed into law legislation that basically prohibits. No, it doesn't prohibit. It allows for discrimination of LGBTQA members. It gives people the right to discriminate based upon their religious beliefs and all of that nonsense, and it's statewide. So it's like now individual states can't decide for themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like, states, individual cities cannot decide for themselves how they want to address LGBT concerns. And for me, and one of the big key arguments in all of this was the bathroom usage of trans community members. And honestly, I'm baffled. I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. I'm shocked because, you know, North Carolina has not always been the most, like, North Carolina is a conservative state if you want to get technical. But I've never felt like it was so conservative to where it was strangling me. You know, like I didn't feel like it was beating me into trying to hide and do things on the low. And no, I never felt that way. But now it's like I feel like we've made so much progress, and now this is like saying, okay, forget all that progress we've made. We're gonna go back to the 1960s, and we're gonna go back, or we're gonna go even further. Let's go even further and go to the 1700s, where it was like, you know. It's like, for me, I feel like, and here's my thing, and Pat McCrory can come for me because I'll read him and his whole family for filth. So here's my thing. Y'all want to protect men. Protect men. Y'all want to protect women and children from potential child molesters who dress up as trans people. But how come when a woman says she's raped, she has to have proof? You don't believe her. She asked for it. She's a hoe. She shouldn't have put, you have all these excuses when it's a woman in open space. But oh no, not in the bathroom. That's where we're going to fight for their protection. That's where we're going to put together laws that protect women and children. But we don't protect them in any other situation. We don't protect children in schools from all these vast shootings that are taking place. You know, we're gonna focus on the bathroom. We're gonna focus on rape matters when we can oppress someone, when we can target a group that we don't like. That's when all these issues of women being raped matter. Because let's be honest, what man do you know, what rapist you know is gonna go to that extent? Like, I'm not saying that there's none out there that will, because there's always an exception to the rule. But let me break it down for you. What man is going to go to the extent of buying a wig, buying a dress, buying heels, putting on makeup, putting on the wig, putting on all these clothes, grabbing his purse to go in a bathroom and rape a woman? To go in the bathroom and molest a child? Come on now. Who's gonna go to that extent? Nobody. Because who's gonna go through all that harassment? The harassment I go through on a daily basis. If you could even get a glance of the amount of harassment I go through on a daily basis, No child molester, no rapist is gonna go through that all day just to have sex with someone in the bathroom for 5 fucking seconds. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? No one's gonna do it because no one wants to be trans. Why does no one want to be trans? Because you get harassed every day. You do not get a day of peace. A good day is when I don't hear the comments that people make about me. A good day is when I can get through the whole day without ever being seen. A good day is when I can go in the bathroom and no one's looking at me crazy. It's like, y'all want to protect women. What about us? Where's our protection? Where the fuck is our protection? When do we get protected? So I guess we just get protected, hopefully. So what happens when I go into the men's restroom and I get raped? Or I get beaten? Or I get murdered? What happens then? Because you don't give us justice when people murder us. You always say we blame. It's always our fault if we get murdered. It's always our fault. We can't. It's like y'all want to protect everybody when it comes to harming us. Like y'all are the most backwardest people I know. I swear. Because y'all love to like throw around all these Christian terms, and women love to say, "Oh, but I don't want to use the restroom with a man." Bitch, you don't want to use the restroom with a man, but you want to fuck him. Like, girl, ain't nobody in that restroom. Like, here's my whole thing. And I want all women to get this. Like, I really do. I want y'all to, like, come here. Get close to the screen and listen with your full ears. Like, I want you to get as close as possible and listen to me. You can get raped anywhere, sweetheart. Walk with me again. You can get raped anywhere. I don't know why you think that. Because I see women all the time in the comments like, I don't see what's wrong with the law. I love the LGBT community, but I don't want no man in there beside me and my kids. Tell me, first off, this law ain't gonna do nothing to protect you, sweetheart. Because if a man gonna walk in the restroom and rape you, he gonna walk in that bathroom and rape you. There's nothing you can do about that, sweetheart, except for get you some mace. Carry you a weapon. Like, ain't nothing gonna protect you from a man wanting to rape you, sweetheart, besides you. Like, I don't know what makes you think you so safe now that trans women ain't in your bathroom no more. I don't know what makes you feel extra safe. Like, I wouldn't feel extra safe. Cause he gonna still do what he wanna do. So what I wanna know is when is Pat gonna when is Mr. McCrory gonna pass a law that says people that rape people should get bigger sentences? Cause the last time I checked, there's a lot of people that get raped in my city and they don't go away for more than a year. Up to 5 years, probably the most I've seen. And I know some people that have raped some people now. I know. So I done seen some cases. So I'm trying to figure out is, so why are we so focused on protecting women in the bathroom? Why is that the main focus? Like, so for me, I'm just upset because I feel like that law was just so stupid, and people feed into the stupidity. Like, they feed into it so much, and it's hurtful and it's harmful because basically what you're telling me is my life don't mean nothing as long as yours is protected. It's okay for me to not be protected. It's okay for me to be subject to abuse because I'm trans as long as you're safe. Like, women, I love women to death. I admire women. I admire everything about a woman. That's part of why I am trans to this day. But what I want to say is women at times can be so vicious for no reason, and I don't understand it at times. Like, I just never I can never wrap my mind around it. Like, if you walk in the bathroom and you see me with my hair sitting down, squatting on the toilet, actually, I'm gonna be squatting. I ain't gonna be sitting. What about that scares you? If y'all, that's all I want to know. Like, what? Like, I just don't understand. Like, ain't no woman ever been in the bathroom with me and had an issue before. We've all had positive experiences. I walk in, I take a pee, and I get out. Ain't never had an incident. I mean, there was one time where a girl ran out the bathroom, but that was her own stupidity as well, because I would have sat down and peed, because I wouldn't have tried to wait to try to take a pee somewhere else, because my campus is big. But this is what I'm talking about, though. But this is what I'm talking about. And all these little movements and stuff, this is what really irks my nerves. This is what really makes me mad. Like, I don't get mad about a lot of things, but this is what really irks my nerve. Because you have Black Lives Matter and all this pro-black mess, and it's like, we're always getting left out. Like, I don't think nobody understands how marginalized we are. Like, we are always getting left out of everything. We are always the group that's being targeted. We are never... People make it seem like I don't think being trans is a choice at all. You want to know why? Because who signs up to be oppressed? Nobody. Nobody signs up to be oppressed like this. Like, this is oppression. Do you not understand what I'm trying to say? Like, the trans community, we have it so hard. But then you throw being a black trans woman into the mix, and it gets 10... It don't even get 10 times harder. It gets 10 billion times harder. Because, let me tell you, let me be the first to tell you how many times... I don't even want to get into it. It's like, I'm scared to go to university next semester because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how housing's going to treat me. I don't know how the boys on campus are going to treat me. They're going to be, you know, I don't know how that's all going to play out for me. But who else has these problems? I can't expect police to protect me because police think that I'm a streetwalker by default because I'm a black trans woman. They think all I do is prostitute all day. Every time I go downtown, officers are asking me what I'm standing there for. And I have a book bag on. Keep in mind, I have a book bag on, but officers ask me what I'm standing there for, as if I'm a prostitute. Automatically. I don't have to do nothing. I have to listen to men make horrible comments and hurl epithets at me day in and day out. You get to the point where you don't even want to leave your house because all you know when you leave your door, you're going to have to listen to it. You're going to have to hear it. You're going to have to hear it. You're going to, like, it's like you can have the thickest skin in the world, but it's eventually, at one point, it's going to get to you. You can bottle it up and not pay it no mind, but eventually you're going to sit at home and think, like, I take so much bullshit day in and day out. And it's like, I don't care what society thinks of me, but I do care about the government protecting me, giving me rights, allowing me to be as happy as I want to be. How am I supposed to feel? Like I want McCrory to seriously sit back in his chair and think, how am I supposed to feel? How am I supposed to feel? Because he don't take us into consideration. Has he ever said, hey, trans community, what's problems in y'all community that you want? Have you ever seen Bernie or Hillary say anything about the trans community? No. Nobody cares. No one cares about the trans community besides the trans community. And that's the problem. That's the big problem right there. The big problem is everybody wants rights and peace and happiness and all that. But nobody cares about the trans community. We're just people living lives, and we can die tomorrow, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if we live to see today or tomorrow. You don't care about our stories, our narratives. We don't get treated like human beings. We get treated like dogs, straight up dogs. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna even keep getting more and more into it because I'm not getting emotional today. I'm not gonna allow myself to even get upset about this. Excuse me. I'm not even gonna let myself get upset about this stupid, unjust, just horrible law. And I feel like somebody needs to stand up. And I'm talking about somebody we as a community need to stand up, but we need somebody on the inside level to stand up for us. I need Barack to get up. I need Hillary. I need Bernie. I need somebody to get up and say something. Stop sitting around in your little desk getting your little pension checks all the time, feeling like you can just feeling like our lives are to be ignored because you got bigger things to worry about. Y'all were so worried about healthcare, but y'all not worried about our healthcare. Let's keep it 100%. Let's keep it 100% out here. Secondly, I really do want to leave it at this. I really do. We do have to stand up and use our voices for ourselves. We just have to. And at this point, we need to this landmark, this I don't want to say landmark, but this decision goes to show that we need to vote on a local level. Do you hear me? Voting on a local level means more than the presidential election in my eyes, because you see what happens when we go and vote for Bernie to be president. We're out here voting so Bernie can win the what is that thing called? The primary. Yeah, we went out to vote, so we all went out to vote so he can win the primary. But look who's sitting. Look who's hurting us. Look where the changes are happening. The local level. So guys, until next time, I will see you later. I just had to get my feelings out there. So yeah, until next time guys, Mo's out.